Today's quote says this: the problem ain't the problem. The lack of a solution is the problem. And that's from my man, T.I. So when you think about it, especially in our community as Black people, we tend to really focus all of our intention, all of our efforts on the problem. And we make the problem so big that every solution that we do come up with seems insurmountable. But that's not the problem. If we put our heads together and focus on the solution, then we can solve more problems. So do you have a favorite quote that you like to share, or do you want to comment on it?
I would love to comment on that one because I am big on solutions. You know, yeah, we're human. We have emotions, and you have your little pity party. I have a little rule. It's like I got, you know, a few seconds of some thug tears, and then we got to figure something out, right? So I really love that, because if we focus on solutions, like, you know, I'm definitely all about giving yourself space and grace and feeling how you feel and process. But then it's like, what are you going to do? You know, we can't unpack our bag and stay in the misery, period, right? Because there is no solution. So it's like, what is the solution? If you don't know the solution, connect with someone who does. So I love that a lot.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like, when we come to the table with a solution-focused mindset, then there is no problem.
Yeah,
right?
It really isn't.
And we have got to get beyond talking solely about the problems. I've been to so many meetings, so many organizations, and I'm like, I can't rock with y'all because all y'all do is talk about the problems. Like,
yeah, people already know me. Like, I'll give you a few seconds. I'm literally like counting down in my head. Like, I'll give you a little few seconds. Like, you got about 5 minutes tops. And 3 of those minutes need to be to yourself. When you start coming out to someone else, like, you got to start looking into, you know, what's the solution, what's the possibilities, be optimistic, because you know, there isn't no problem really when you look for solutions. It's just an inconvenience at the time.
That's it, man. And I'm like, we all know the problems, right? we all know them. We know about police brutality. We know about poverty. We know about the school to prison pipeline. We know about all of the things that plague our community. We don't got to meet about them no more.
Yeah, we don't have to stay there and unpack. We've been there too long.
We need to meet about solving the problem. And
and what's your contribution too?
Yeah.
When we start looking at what's the contribution, because your contribution can be into feeding the problem. So
that's it.
Yeah, I love that quote. Thanks for sharing that one.
No problem at all.
Yo, my friend, hopefully you got value out of that clip. And if you did, I got 2 simple asks for you. Number 1, if you got value from it, do us a favor, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so that more people can get access to this information. And then if you will, if you know anybody who could benefit from it, go ahead and copy the link and share it with them as well. The second thing I want to ask is, listen, are you determined to build wealth? Have you destined yourself as the person in your family that's going to break generational curses and really make your name mean something for future generations? If you have, the question is this: how? If you don't have a wealth building game plan already in place, I'd like to invite you to take a look at our free Financial Breakthrough Masterclass, where we break down a strategy for you to build wealth from scratch. And yes, before you ask, I know what you're thinking, we do make an offer at the end of the class, but trust me when I tell you, if you watch the class, it's going to give you a game plan that you can execute on your own, whether you work with us or not. And everybody who attends and watches to the end will also get access to our Wealth Creation Playbook course, which is actually a series of courses that will help you with things like fixing your own credit, finding double-digit returns for your investment, developing the right mindset, and a whole host of stuff. So check that out if you will. The link is in the description. Until next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.